Trump, it has endorsed a particular company in the TikTok, I want to buy TikTok sweepstakes. Supermarket sweep. Do you remember what that is?
Yes.
Good. I saw a tweet. Shout out to whoever sent me a tweet. I just saw it super casual as I was scrolling, telling me that Supermarket Sweep was available on Netflix. Many seasons.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he sent me a tweet. He showed me the screenshot. So if I ever need to take a trip down memory lane, I can catch up. They got a lot of episodes, which is kind of wild. I don't think it's gonna fly at my house.
You can take them back.
No, because the thing
Take
was,
your
we
family back.
settled on it because we had no selection, and if my grandmother said it was on, I didn't have a say in that matter.
Oh,
So it would just be on. And
so you
nowadays,
didn't enjoy it?
no, I did. But what I'm trying to say, nowadays, it's so much selection.
Oh yeah, they have the freedom. To
Oh
choose
my
whatever.
God, man. My house, you kidding me? There's too much to choose from. Anyway, Trump has basically said, let's see the quote here. He likes Oracle. We talked about how Oracle all of a sudden got into the mix. Trump likes Oracle. Ellison and Trump have been pals. Ellison has run major fundraisers for Trump in the past. Pals. So he's sitting there saying, oh yeah, I can endorse this guy. This guy's at least one of my supporters. Now, who knows the relationship with Microsoft, between Microsoft and Trump? I think Gates says some nasty things, even though he's involved with Microsoft in a limited way. I don't think he's a huge Trump guy at all, actually. I mean, I'm not following this back and forth, but I don't think he is. Whereas Ellison, on the other hand, the Oracle guy, and Trump go way back, and they're pals. And what's weird about this is that, well, it's not weird at all. It's by design. Trump has such a huge say in this negotiation that him having a favorable impression of the company with who might actually execute this deal is a key to getting the deal done. It's not an option. And then there's one other piece that shows up in this particular article about Microsoft not necessarily being completely separate from China or any operations in China. I didn't know this. So, I try to follow what's happening in China as far as American brands are concerned. And Google has a limited footprint. Apple has a bit of a footprint. Facebook, limited footprint. Microsoft does have a footprint in China. Windows.
Yeah, a big part of operating systems.
Windows is still a thing. We don't think about it, but Windows is huge. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And on top of Windows, they actually run LinkedIn there. And I'm going to go one step further. They run Bing, the search engine in China.
Yeah.
Not that I ever use this search engine, but that is one of the few, in the absence of having Google there, I presume a couple of people use Bing in China. There's a local version over there. And they've had to meet China's rules in order to operate there, whatever those user data demands happen to be. So this might be causing some sort of a delay in the negotiations, saying, wait a sec, you agree with this data, that this data can stay there, and then why is that not gonna happen? Meanwhile, if Trump makes a deal with Ellison from Oracle, he says, here's the rules. Oracle has very limited operations in China. They have some sort of a footprint, but almost none. And they're pals, so you can just call them up and say, I need that data in my backyard.
Yeah.
And Ellison would say, yeah, of course, no problem. Yeah. We're pals, remember? You can come ride on. I think he's into sailboats, some kind of boat racing Ellison happens to be into, I believe. So maybe Trump can meet him on the boat, or Ellison can meet Trump on a golf course, whatever it is that they do, and they can sort it out. But again, remember some of my speculation last time around when we talked about Oracle coming into the mix was that it would be a partnership. That's not speculation. That was part of the original report. It would be a partnership with current ByteDance investors on American soil, Sequoia and General Atlantic, who they don't want to give up all this growth. They don't want to give up all this TikTok opportunity. So they're just searching around for Trump's pals who have a few bucks. It's like, wait, that guy, the Oracle guy, Trump loves him.
Yeah, they're buddies.
Trump loves him. Let's put the Oracle brand on it. They got cloud stuff, and they're pals, and they have a limited footprint in China, and he hosted a fundraiser in the past. We're all good.
Perfect.
You see how that works, Will?
No.
It all comes together. Like the puzzle, all the pieces fit.